I'll take it. I want to be on the winning team. Absolutely. What I got to do?
This is John 9:4. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work.
Yeah. There you go. That's probably where I, but the analogy still lays even thicker with the precept behind it,
Yeah, man. Yes, man. What you gonna say?
We want to do as much as we can while we can.
Let me say this.
The scripture when it says redeem the times, because the days are evil. While the evil day come not, this is the time to put it in. Make the best use of that time while the evil day come not, putting in that work. Because this is really the labor that you're storing up is going to be a treasure for you when that time comes, when the day of the Lord comes. The Lord will look up on your spiritual storage house of all the works that you put in, and that's going to be enough to actually save you during that trouble, that tribulation.
So I want to make a quick statement about it, and I was trying to think of how to say it, because I don't want to offend brothers.
It's a lot.
Oh, you got it.
Noah put in that work.
Yep.
And then he was saved after that.
Yep.
He put in the work. What he got in store for that? He was saved from the first death, and then he was able to replenish with his sons the earth.
His legacy
is
all men came out of Noah.
Bro, his legacy is cemented in the scriptures.
Yeah.
The Lord said in the days of Noah, Hebrews 11 chapter, by faith Noah did this and did that.
He's in the book of life.
He's in the book of life. Noah walked with the Most High.
You went into that word earlier, that seriousness, and that goes into perseverance too. That's the key with Noah. He labored until he didn't have to no more. Hey,
he finished the work.
He finished.
Yeah.
Before he went in that ark and the Lord closed it.
He gathered the animals and everything.
He followed every instruction to the T.
Right.
And then once that work was finished, all right, get in that ark. You and your house shall be saved now.
He didn't take no break.
Yeah, and it really wasn't no, he prophesied with 100 and they say 9 years, 10 years. It really wasn't no time limit. Like he didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know when the end.
He didn't know when the end was going to come. He just was working and.
That drip was going to come.
Right. Yeah. He could have been sitting in the ark for 6 months with the animals, and then all of a sudden, bam.
Him taking a break. There's been one plank missing to where it would have allowed that water to get in. Then you and your household, since you didn't finish your work, you took a break. You didn't do everything that was needed for you to do. Now you're not going to be saved. That's like us.
Everything. Speaking on the good name of Noah, the book of Genesis was given to Moses.
Yeah.
Most High wrote, had Moses to write down the Genesis, the beginning. And so the Lord had Noah's name. And good. He remembered Noah, man. And those righteous men that were in the book of Genesis.
That would prove that he was one of the men who the Lord chose before the foundation of the world.
Yeah.
Everybody whose name is written in the book of life, the Lord already chose them before the inception of the earth.
They're sons of the Most High.
Yep.
Whether they were Israelite, we know they're Israelites, but they're all sons of the Most High. Whether they came before Jacob,
Right.
That's
Abraham,
Noah, Enoch.
That lineage is written in there too.
Yeah, all those names. Yeah. They're still the sons of the Most High power. And they were part of the chosen before the chosen was renamed as Israel.
Still those sons of God, that class of men of the sons of God. Which we know the sons of God, Josh Robert. But it was a class I want to say this. I don't want brothers to think differently. So I'm gonna say it in this analogetical way. When the brothers talk about the works, if if some of us may be tutors coming into the test, right? Some of you that it ain't about jumping out there as fast, you know. It ain't about that. It's more important that you're prepared for the test than being prepared as early as we were prepared. The point better being that you're prepared when the test comes, more so than how many works you got, you know, in that sense, going before the test is ready. That whether you became a tutor or not. You understand what I'm saying? Just saying some of us came in at different times for this reason, to become tutors and to learn how to build a ministry out of it.
Right.
Some are have to wait, but it's better that you're built up and edified so you have all the tools. Because some people jumping out there and don't have all the tools necessary, that when the day comes, there's things holes that'll be missing. They'll have to go through certain situations. That don't necessarily make them not men of the Lord, but they may be set up for other situations that waiting and being more patient and building yourself up greater, that time that it takes for that you're able to withstand in a different way, with a different, higher level of faith. You know what I mean? I just want to bring a reality situation to it as well. But you brothers are doing, in my opinion at least, you brothers are doing the right thing. You're trying to make sure that you have a stronger foundation, that you can't be moved by whatever goes on in the world. Oh, yeah, quick. Hebrews 6:10, for Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. This is still working. It's still work. It may not be the angle of what we're in it, but it's still work. You got it. Which he has sold toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Yep. Exactly.
In Corinthians 15, like the last verse.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. You want on the last verse? Yeah. There's 58, 1 Corinthians 15. It says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
Yep.
Not in vain.
And though we may be at the point that we should do more videos, y'all may be in the point that you watch more videos, that you read more, you know, pray more. It depending on what level, you gotta get them levels taken care of, you know. That we all, when that day comes, that we're all at the point that we should be, you know, to withstand all of it. And you asked for something earlier about the armor. Yeah, because this is, you missed, was it cool we go into it real quick? Not too long. It's pretty short. Ephesians 6 chapter. Because if you're missing a piece of the armor, which is the point, you miss a piece of the armor, you left open, you're going to go through certain things, like the movie Die Hard. He had the right everything except what? He didn't have shoes. So it left him vulnerable to certain things. He didn't have it. Right?
6 and 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna start up at 10 point. Check yeah, 10 is the right point. It says, somebody else wanna read it?
I can read it. We'll read
Yeah,
10. This is Ephesians 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Yeah, all the trickery. Isn't that word trickery
Methodia.
Methods. Right. Yeah. That you're able to see all those things and not get caught up in it. That you can perceive the evil and hide yourself. You know, that you're fully clothed. You know, this armor is a special thing, and it goes no different than the garment you opened up with. You know, you have to be fully clothed down to the foot.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're completely, because there could be a situation that come that, and this will jump down later. It says that I may, Paul said, that I may be able to speak as I ought to speak. Meaning you don't have to wing it nowhere. Meaning you don't have to guess or try to figure out, or you just don't know when that time comes. If I don't know this answer, if I don't know what to do. There's a scripture that I should be applying here, but I don't know that. We don't want to get caught like that.
Because you like you winging it, you're not as confident in what you're saying. You want to be confident in this truth and what you're saying, but that comes with studying, maybe years, maybe months of doing that. So when you winging it, you're not confident in that very thing, that this word, this truth. Because anybody can come by and be like, "That's wrong." You be like, and then you're not assured.
Yeah.
You be in a place of being unsure, and that can lead to many openings.
Hey, and something that I don't know why it's been on my spirit since I've been in the truth. I even had a dream about it. You get in a room with people, and it just be, say, each of us is in different places, and we got 10 or 20 other people in the room, and somebody questions you on something that you're unsure about. Even though you got the truth and you should be the guide of this group, they just overthrew you because there's doubt in there somewhere. And you don't have what's the word, confident answer to give right there. You know, so it's better to, I said right before this, it's better to take the time to make sure you're confident in what you know according to the scriptures, that you don't have to be unsure or have any doubt.
And part of that comes with your experiences too,
Right.
because just being out here, this is where you get the experience where anyone can come up and ask anything, and having the brotherhood
Behind us, man, I don't like that.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
and think about it, we could have escalated like, look, man, we don't like people standing behind us, but we let it be.
He said, what's behind you? And I said, he said, what's behind you? Y'all stand in a circle. And I was like, I just let it go. I want to laugh, but I just let it go.
Let him have it. I saw that.
Yeah, just let it happen.
Yeah.
You ain't here for that. I ain't trying to make it about that either. You keep reading?
Keep reading.
This is verse
11, start on.
11 again?
What you get?
I'm on 12. We will start 11.
11 again.
Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
All those are spiritual things. More than it's not a physical fight as much as it is a mental fight. It isn't a physical armor as much as it is a mental or spiritual armor, right?
Go.
One of the main things in warfare is you got to be very, very strategic. Not only strategic, but you have to be very, very cautious. You got to be very aware.
Yep.
So that's part of, this wisdom is knowing how many pitfalls and how many snares is out there waiting to trap you up.
That's why they.
How many different angles Satan can try to come at you with?
Yeah. Like you always gave me the analogy of chess. Yep. Chess is a thinking's man game. So you thinking so many steps ahead. That's how you got to walk in this world. In this truth. I don't want to do this because it could reaction to this. Yep. So you playing chess with your life, with the devil. With demons out there. It's so many, distractions and shit going on. So you have to be on key. You have to be on point with.
Exactly right. And when you're looking at what it's saying, it's showing you to see the spiritual side of it first. When you look at the spiritual side of what could possibly happen first, that's where you're going to see all these pitfalls coming from. Because it may look like you may meet a chick. She may be a great housekeeper, cook, clean, do all that. But when the house is clean and all of that, she just give you hell to where you can't ever have peace.
Yeah.
To where it be,
or she could be a major distraction.
Yeah. She could do things to make you go off.
Yep.
Like, because some guys, like the brother was saying, fall head over heels over these women.
You say in Corinthians 7?
Yeah.
You fall head over heels for these women, and it just got a little pork in it.
Yeah.
It's still the Sabbath. It's double Sabbath. We can't do nothing. Right.
And that
woman
can weigh
is
you
one
down.
of the major weapons Satan uses. That's his favorite toy.
Yeah.
When he wants to get somebody, use a woman. Straight up.